Hey darlings, how y'all doing? And if you're new here, hey girl, my name is Jewel and it's very nice to meet you. So we're currently doing a series where I teach brand new Christian fundamentals. So today's video is all about purpose, what it is and how to get it. So if you're into this type of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned, ladies, because as always, it just gotta be good. Okay, girl, let's jump right into it. So what is purpose? Like, darling, now we're just gonna go ahead and Google it and see what Google says. And I'm gonna read it as always. According to Google, in a Christian theology, the primary purpose of humanity is to glorify God. This is achieved in various means, including loving God and others, reflecting God's image, spreading the gospel, and stewarding his creation. So yes, that is correct in reference to God's plan for humanity. And of course, your purpose has to glorify God. But your purpose is personal, darling. It is God's written plan for your life. So let's go Bible. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says, "Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." God is the ultimate potter, and he took his time to create you for a specific reason. That specific reason, girl, is your purpose. So as a new Christian, you might be hearing things like, "God, order my steps." Basically, you asking God to guide you so that you can be aligned in his will. You may even hear a preacher say that God called him, and that's how he knew he was meant to preach. You may hear a singer in a choir sing just so wonderfully, and you just know that her voice is a gift from God. And that gift gave her the purpose to lead worship. You also may have a longing to belong and want guidance even before you for real accepted Jesus. Longing to find out if you bounced the basketball, could you be like Mike? Or if you shot a video, will you be an influencer? You might think to yourself, if I stay in school, could I really be a doctor? People often associate dreams and career with purpose. And for some, it just may be so. But I have come to learn on my spiritual journey that to fully understand purpose, you have to learn to discern seasons, girl. Your purpose tends to be hidden until the appointed time. But every season comes with lessons. The key is to just ask God, ask him to reveal your purpose. Ask him to discern your current season. Ask him to teach you everything that you need to know so that you can master it, so that you can be aligned with his will, aligned with your destiny, girl. Let's say that God wanted you to be a fashion designer. So when you're a kid, he might send you to a art summer camp, or maybe he'll give you a babysitter who happens to be a seamstress and teach you how to sew. You feel called to it and long for it and work for it your whole life. Or you can be extremely excited about it for a season and just put it down for decades. The point I'm trying to make is that until God makes sense of it, you may not know what's going on. And even if you know that you're meant to do this thing, you won't know God's timing. That's why if you don't know, girl, you need to pray for stewardship and mastery of skills to make sure you're aligned with his plan. Like, for real, girl, he might want you to be a fashion designer, but if he first wanted you to get married and have 4 kids, he can delay that for decades. But that doesn't mean that your family isn't in his will and a part of your purpose. Like, Mary's purpose was for real to birth Jesus. Like, to birth Jesus. And people don't consider being a mother as purpose. Like, they don't really take the time to think like motherhood is something that's for real ordained by God. And I for real like to believe that before she even became pregnant, it was in her purpose to stay a virgin. It was necessary. Like, I bet that God thought about her parents, her grandparents, her great-grandparents, and so on, making sure that she had a village around her and people around her to keep her holy and protect her from the enemy. That's why I'm trying to tell you, everybody can have their own special purpose, their own unique purpose, all given by God. Just as you grow from child to elderly, you can grow in your destiny. Your purpose is specific to you, and you will find it when it's time. Like, some people may have talent, a gift, or even a generational grace that led them to their purpose. But girl, if you don't know or you just had a glimpse, just take it to God. Be patient. When Jesus was born, God had his own plan for what Jesus was to be delivered at. I'm sure Mary wanted better circumstances. Like the way she may have felt in that season, our purpose may not be exactly what we want it to be. It may not be where we want it to be. It may not come when we want it to come. Also, I'm just going to be honest. When you find out, you might have to give up as life as you know it, life as you want it, to actually obtain it, girl. So by now, girl, I hope you understand that you're special, okay? I hope that you know that God has plans for you. And I hope that you're encouraged to pray to God to ask, like, what them plans is, okay? But I want to personally share with you 11 things that purpose has taught me so that it can encourage you, and I hope that it bless you. So here's 11 keys to purpose. Number 1, purpose is selfless, and regardless of how much potential it has to make you excellent or even rich, it is always to glorify God. 2, when you for real find it, you will get the revelation of the breadcrumbs that God has been using to lead you to that point your whole life. Just seeing how God has always had his hands on you and just pushing you in the right direction your whole life. 3, you're going to have to kill your flesh to be aligned in your purpose. Girl, prepare yourself for the wilderness. He's going to take you through a transformation process to make sure you don't crumble it or fumble it. 4, listen. The enemy is going to do everything in his power to keep you from it. So ask God for protection and spiritual discernment and to teach you spiritual warfare. Because, girl, you're going to have to go to war. 5, it is fulfilling. It fills you up and it's just full of light. You might shepherd it, but it certainly fulfills you. Like, even if you try to question it, you just feel like this is more. This is definitely more than just me. 6, it is a choice. God is not going to force you. You can either be obedient or be disobedient. You have to be in agreement with his will. 7, you're going to have to for real surrender to God's will. It is not this balancing act. It's definitely not a two-headed thing. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. Like, you got to for real, girl, surrender all the way, 100%. 8, you got to yoke yourself with Jesus and allow the Holy Spirit to help you. You alone is not good enough. You just can't do it. With him, you have power and excellency. 9, you are gifted for it. Even if you need to sharpen your skills, you were born to do this. 10, girl, he will provide. Yes, I said it. He will provide the lessons, the instructors, the instructions, the money, the peace, anything you need to get his will done on this earth. He will provide for you. 11, it unfolds. You think you know, but as you keep going through seasons, you find out that it's more and it's more and it's this and it's that. So let's double check, girl. Is there any area in your life where you feel like is aligned with God's purpose? Go ahead, girl. Put it in the chat below. So that's it for this video, girl. I hope you enjoyed it, darling. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned on this series. And until we meet again, bye-bye, girl. I love you, live.